Hello, this is Rabbi Shlomo Zalman Bregman of the Jewish Executive Learning Network, and in this short and sweet clip, I want to share with you a short but important idea, okay? There's a pasuk, a verse in the Chumash, a verse in the Torah, that says Hashem does not accept bribes, okay? You cannot bribe Hashem. Now, I'm a lawyer. I know what a bribe is. Meaning, I'm not bribed by clients, but we know what a bribe is. We know what a bribe is. A bribe is you try to give somebody some money, maybe a judge, maybe this and that, and they're going to sort of sway things a little bit in your favor and kind of close one eye, open another, and make things go good for you. The Torah says Hashem does not accept a bribe. Okay, very cool. The question is this. Would I think Hashem would take a bribe? I would think God would take a bribe. What am I going to offer an infinite, eternal, omnipresent being? What am I going to offer him anyway? Hashem, here's $180 of a donation. What am I going to give him anyway? Why does the Torah come and tell you that God cannot be bribed? I mean, I need to know this. Why does the Torah tell me this? So let me tell you the answer from the Ramban Nachmanides. He says on this pasuk, he says on this verse as follows. There's a very natural, and I'm going to expound his words into 2014 kind of talk, but I'll tell you what the Ramban wants to say. It says like this. There's a very human, normal, regular tendency that we get up every day and we kind of think that mitzvahs, commandments, and averas, sins, transgressions, they can kind of offset themselves. We think, yeah, I did something wrong this morning. I gossiped about my coworkers. Maybe I shouldn't have, but it's okay. I'm going to eat kosher for lunch. Or a person might say, I did something a little bit dishonest in the office, but I'm going to make sure I go to a Torah class with my rabbi who's a nice Torah scholar in the evening. One will cancel the other. Now, if you're running a business, you can have profits and losses, and one can cancel out, and one can basically eliminate and sort of, cross out the other. That's cool. That's normal. That could work. But says the Ramban, don't think that this is the way Hashem works. Sometimes a person says, you know what, I'm going to do mitzvahs, I'm going to give extra tzedakah, I'm going to do some kind deeds, and somehow this will cancel out the wrong that I did. Or this will get Hashem's attention. Or Hashem will maybe focus on this without me having to deal with all the other stuff I did wrong in doing shuvah, repenting, fixing it up, and changing my ways. If I can only do enough good stuff, God will maybe focus on that, and that is how He's going to evaluate me. So here's what I want you to know. Rosh Hashanah is the Yom Adin, the day of judgment. And as a person is trying to fix himself or herself up to become the Jew that you're supposed to be, come the holiday, you have to know that Hashem, as the Ramban understands his verse, Hashem does not take a bribe. You can't bribe him with your mitzvahs. You can't bribe him with a nice donation to a nice 501c3 tax-exempt charity on Rosh Hashanah or before, even the Jewish Executive Learning Network, technically speaking, okay? Although we'll take your donation. That's not what I'm saying. You have to know Hashem cannot be bribed. And if there's stuff in your life that you need to deal with, commandments you're not keeping, things that you're very light and relaxed about when it comes to halacha, you need to fix that up. And don't think because you're basically certain areas of your spiritual life and mitzvah life and your good deed life are on steroids, don't think that's going to cancel everything out. Hashem does not take a bribe. Be aware of that, and that'll help you become what you can be and the most you could become Rosh Hashanah. This has been Rabbi Shlomo Zalman Bregman of the Jewish Executive Learning Network. I hope you enjoyed today's short and sweet clip. If you'd like to reach out to me directly, send me an email, director@jeln.org. We'll see you the next time. Catch ya.